Isso é incrível que a gente acaba de limpar o óculos, cara, ele suja de novo. Calor do caralho, Isso no calor. Acho que tá bom. Esse cabo assim. O microfone tá bacana, mas acho que calor e o ventilador não tá dando conta, não. Ah. Um pouco o volume aqui no headset. No headset não, no fone, né? Continue. Vamos continuar. Deus, que calor. Botei um óleo aqui na cadeira para parar de fazer. Eu acabei de passar do metrô, né? Só para conferir aqui. Peguei todas as palavras de poder, não preciso mais me preocupar com isso. Eu destranquei aquela porta que estava no metrô. Peguei aquela caixa. Já. Vou dar uns quick save aqui. Ó o vacilo, ó o vacilo, ó o vacilo, ó o vacilo. Encontrei a Alice. Eu já sei das mães. Galerinha aqui, só vou só para pegar um recipiente. Tem aqui, ó. Selo. Ó, não tem nada aqui dentro, velho. posso encostar na cadeira sem ela fazer zoada.
I had a new idea, a new story thread. The dark presence. Fuck!
Corre, Alan. Corre, Alan. Bugou. Eles nunca corrigiram isso aqui. Às vezes buga, você tem que apertar rápido o suficiente. Bom, eu não vou perder tempo agora, né? Isso.
The plot element I found would drive the story forward. The dark presence. Fuck!
Tem que apertar muito rápido.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open. The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Essa é curiosa. Que leio. The murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. We can't hear you.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Mount Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Go.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Se eu boto aqui nas pernas, eu passo menos calor.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Ah, isso que calor.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Outside reality. This is real. A nightmare dimension, an ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
TV tava onde? Travadinha, que tá dando load.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
O FPS deu uma caidinha, mas tudo bem.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Parliament Tower. Exibição, fotografia de arte de Rx550xt.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story? Alice? What was that? Like a ray of warm light, I felt her presence. It gave me strength to go on.
Centelha de luz.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Is he stalking her?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
O símbolo não estava aqui antes. A espiral. Já teve no lugar obscuro. O Alan tirou ela de lá.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions.
Creative ambitions.
The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices.
Voices.
Alan was back.
Voices. Voices.
Haunting me.
Voices. 1,000 voices.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
É aí que a gente soube que Scratch era o Alan.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
Than they ever knew.
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
What? Nossa, a transição, ó. Ele tava com o rosto. Depois ele. What the fuck?
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out.
Look for a way out.
The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Return by o nome do Scratch todo arranhado. parte, muito bem. Ui. But in the twilight of my years, I'm nothing but anger's remorse. Let's go. Eu adoro ver a história desse filme.
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls.
When night falls.
But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes.
Yes.
Last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake.
What?
I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Pois é.
And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author.
Author.
Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Ou vice versa.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Mentalidade aceita.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes.
Não preciso mais de
No weirder
vocês.
than anything else going on, I guess.
Aqui.
Makes sense.
Poxa, ainda tem caso aqui? A história.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Edição de coisa. Na forma de Scratch. Sabe que eu estou editando a história de Wake.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
Think, Saga. The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Anyone? Depois.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this.
Pegar uma água.
This is our job.
Okay.
Ah, eu ia pegar mais alguma coisa, esqueci o que é. Que era.
Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them.
Lembrei que ia pegar.
Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
She drew her weapon.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. they're a part of all this. It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Vamos voltar para a realidade do Sr. Wake. Salvada rápida aqui.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me. I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Still in danger. But still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
We sing. Instrumental.
It was locked from the other side.
Peraí. Ai. Ah. Bora lá. We sing.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and
Awesome.
sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
Mas. Pam, 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 pam. Uma mensagem aqui, peraí. Bora! Cadê? Massa demais. Tô indo, meu filho. Ah, eu sei que é ali. Tá bom, eu vou. Ó, e Odin. Aqui.
So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
Esse jogo é uma obra de arte.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away. Ooh, you, so true. So here is the clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. Bend the lights with steel.
Isso aqui no chão, tem uma palavra aqui no chão. Scared, acho. Que massa. A dança é massa. Olha o Sun Lake. Cara, Sun Lake é foda, velho. Cá? Tô indo. E aí, Rafael? Como é que tá? Vamos pra cá aqui o microfone. A captação é boa, mas vou deixar um pouco mais perto de mim. Bora, bora, bora. Show me the champion of life. Detalhe, esse aqui tá rodando no Rx550xt. Teve gente no meu canal dizendo, não, isso aí não tem diferença nenhuma da Rx580. Uhum. Se eu não pegar, não acontece nada. Vou até passear aqui, ó. Da galera. Obrigado, vocês são sombras muito gentis. A cara dele. Deixa eu botar aqui no nativo aqui. Pouca queda de FPS. Mas eu vou botar a qualidade mesmo porque o FPS fica melhor. A diferença é pouca, na verdade. Eu vou pegar meu prêmio. Vou pegar. Tá bom. Okay, bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away. Pura ficção não, um pedaço de uma ficção. Traduzir isso aqui, traduzir é muito mal, viu? Tô indo, amigão. Ixi. My life that way. Agora é só seguir as plaquinhas. Tem uma sombra ali, né, cara? Na sombra dele. Ele não tá fazendo. Esse cara. Acho que esse cara não sabe tocar baixo. Esse guitarrista também não tá tocando. Eles são só atores. E claramente. Dele. Refrão? Eu gosto dessa dancinha. Getaway Club. Getaway é sair, né? Clube da saída. Todo fugir, tanto faz. Shifter, ó. Seria o mudador. Esse que eu toquei no chão. A shifter. Demorei pra perceber que isso aqui ele tá ensinando o primeiro jogo, cara. Isso aqui é uma cena do primeiro jogo. Ele chegando na cidade de Bright Falls, de balsa. E aqui tem uma balsa mesmo. Isso aqui não é água. Como se ele estivesse em cima de um carrinho, né? O grave desse cara é bom. Eu acho que na banda original dele, Poets of the Fall, esse cara não toca baixo. Dá pra perceber que ele não sabe nem imitar direito o cara tocando baixo. Acho que ele só é baixista aqui no... pra fazer tipo o papel do cara da banda, né? Old Gods of Asgard. Mas acho que na banda Poets of the Fall ele não é baixista. Ó, ele não sabe, ele não tá tocando zílio. E aí, Sun Lake? Tudo bem, cara? Tô indo. Não cobrar não. Tem uns 5 balas, né? Acho mais que a parte ele tá dizendo o que é que tem que fazer, que vai vir inimigo agora. Ele já tá com a pistola e a... Merda. Porra! Eu apertei espaço. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah, o load foi diferente. Não apareceu aquele negócio, não é assim que acontece na história. E aqui no Pesadelo tem mais inimigo, cara. Era pra ter sido só mais 2, tem mais 3. Opa! Ixi. A gente não tem item de cura. Ele. Não acredito não que esse tiro não. Caralho, mas eu tô errando o tiro. Cara, eu fiquei sem munição, doido. Caralho. Mais 2 balas. Parece um filho do égua bem ali. Saber dosar bem minhas balas, viu? O revólver só, o tambor dele só tem 6 tiros. Eita porra, tá vendo gente tudo quanto é lado aqui, peraí. Quero pegar pelo menos 2 com um tiro só. Essa sinalizadora aqui. Voltaram, filho da puta. Aê, porra. Isso que eu queria. Ainda tem mais um aqui. Ui, cabeça. Era isso que eu queria, pegar 3 de uma lapada só. Tem mais uma bala, tem que tomar cuidado aqui. Pronto, peguei 2 de uma lapada só. Agora que é o famoso corre, Lola, corre! Corra, Lola, corra! Não vou nem perder meu tempo. Porra! Morri uma vez, pelo menos, mas é quase que não passa. My dreams are right upon imagination.
That was interesting. A vision.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle, I'm surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Que massa.
Is there any way out to bring this song to its end?
O baixista só tá imitando, ó. A cara dele.
Figure it out to bring this song to its end.
A cara dele. Ah, e os desses também, que use isto. Ah, filho da puta. Massa.
Bring this song to its end.
Massa. Jogaço. Essa parte do load é foda. Esse final com orquestra é massa, o final dessa música. Acho massa a cara dele no final, que ele faz aquela cara tipo assim. Que caramba, porra, foi isso? Olha. Olha isso, menino.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Champion of light,
Catchy, right?
herald of
Gajosa, né?
darkness,
Massa o Art cantando essa
lost
música.
in the
O Art é massa demais.
Swedish brothers, perkele.
Perkele é tipo assim, caralho.
Että nyt on kyllä, joo. Laittopojat jenkkakoneet soimaan. Atana.
Tá é diabo. Caralho.
Champion of light.
O Art acho que é um dos personagens preferidos, cara. Do universo do Control. Personagem massa. Champion of life. Estranho, eu botei aqui no 3. Por que ele substituiu? Ah, não entendi. Substituiu o primeiro.
It was all about me. This performance the dark place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was.
Ah, eu saí do estúdio do talk show.
payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more.
Show me the champion
Alan Wake?
of nights.
Do you know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? You... Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the dark place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon. The Ocean View Hotel. My destination.
Calma, Wake. Eu vim aqui pra pegar um negócio aqui. There's no way out. There's no way out. Cadê? Aqui. Entre as duas lixeiras.
Alan Wake. You're stuck in a loop.
Adiós.
A loop that delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in.
Exato.
With only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
A dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. That's trying to catch me.
As letras de neona.
Stealing from me. Stealing my identity. Wants to be me. Replace me. Twisted version of me. Scratch.
The story I was building was fragile, constantly under attack. There was no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
Isso aqui era uma coisa que mostra no mapa, mas não tá mais aqui. Porque acho que é só a primeira vez que você pega. Depois desaparece.
killer, the cult leader. It's in your eyes.
No! You got the wrong man! It's Scratch! There's no time to lose!
You're going nowhere.
Dead tired. I just wanted it to be over. It was all my fault. I'd had this dark place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the dark place. The source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer, we were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
Quarto 665. Vizinho da besta. Mirror Peak. Bom que eu não preciso mais ficar procurando palavra de poder. Aqui é só uma... ir direto. Eu só vou aqui só para pegar essa caixa. Light will show you the way. A luz te mostrará o caminho. Essa caixa nunca tem nada dentro, bicho. Que raiva. Que raiva. Que rage. Against the machine. Vou com a lanterna desligada o tempo todo. Bem ali, tem uma caixa bem ali. E perto demais. Apareceu, que bom. Essa caixa nunca tem nada, doido. Aqui é só você não... Calma, amigão. Devagarzinho. Aqui se você for devagar só nas manhas, o bicho nem percebe tua presença. Porra, doido, essas caixas nunca tem nada, doido. Que merda! Sempre vai ter um aqui. Vai ter um bicho aqui, será? Parece bem aqui do meu lado. Aqui não tem nenhum aqui. Pelo menos essa aqui tem uma merdinha aqui. Bom, a manha aqui é o seguinte, é você jogar um sinalizador ali e correr. Não gastar munição com coisas desnecessárias. Você acende, ó. Corre. Tchau. Tá perdendo tempo com essas porra. Perder tempo nada, mestre. Os bichos vieram me seguindo. Ah, mano, eu não estou aqui. Não repare em mim. Let's go. É a terceira vez que eu tô jogando esse jogo, a zerar. Zerei a primeira vez com muita dificuldade. Depois zerei o New Game mais. E agora tô zerando a última parte só pra... Só pra pegar o resto dos melhoramentos do Alan Wake mesmo. Já peguei, já. Porque o jogo é muito bom.
Bastard on his way toward the same fate. Your broken dreams become a broken mirror, and the twisted reflection staring back at you with all the pent-up anger, regret, guilt, and shame was the monster you could never get away from.
Hey, Alan. How's the memory doing?
Sorry, who are you? Kidding. Good to see you, Tim.
You had me going.
Cozy place you got here.
You know, your disappearance from Bright Falls is still the only thing that folks talk about. Well, that and Deerfest.
Amanda saiu de Cantinhos Rock.
Is this where you ended up back in 2010?
You know
Vou
about
cantar
that?
aqui. A própria música do jogo Alan Wake, né? Show me the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness.
He was the sheriff of Bright Falls back in 2010.
Lost in a never-ending life.
Door based on my dreams.
Drive us into the darkness.
I moved out there to look into it and became sheriff after she left to join the feds.
So Deerfest is still a thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's bigger than ever. You know, I got zapped here right before it was about to happen.
Funny. Me too.
Me too. Eu acho que um festival tem alguma coisa a ver com
Not a lot of details.
ativar o lugar escuro,
A
né,
local
cara?
man named Warland Dorr went missing near Cauldron Lake. Eyewitnesses claim he was struck by a bolt of lightning and just vanished. I never found any official records of a Warland Dorr living in town or anywhere. Another dead end.
É foda que eu não recebi essa notificação por som, né, cara? Podia ter um sonzinho, o OBS podia ter um sonzinho quando alguém resgatasse alguma coisa, né? Deixa eu ver se tem uma... Salvar rápido aqui. Of the world. Show me the champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. É fácil. Não precisa nem sair.
The lights affected where the door led to.
Tá certo. Acho que ele vai amar a gente, não.
I could see the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close.
Vou pegar uma caixa que tem bem aqui. Tem um eco aqui também, né? Ixi, tem que gastar essas granadas.
You dream of calling it quits, making a clean break, retiring, escaping, leaving all this sordid misery.
There are no happy endings. Não existem finais
Getting in a
felizes.
car and driving till you see the sunrise.
I know Casey.
Somewhere where the sun still rises. Settling down, buying a house, fixing it up, building a life, finding someone. It's a fool's dream. It would all go bad. And having let hope in, it would be unbearably worse than this. You can take the man out of the city, but you can never take the city out of the man.
A voz do Sun Lake é massa. A voz do cara é muito massa. Aqui é onde a gente pega a escopeta a primeira vez, né? E você bota aqui, ó. Ocean View Cocktail 2550.
The bar menu caught my eye.
Aí se você mudar enquanto estiver aqui dentro, ó. A escopeta estaria bem aqui. Eu quero essas porra bem aqui, cadê? Só tem isso aqui? Delos de volta. Quando você pega a escopeta, aparecem uns inimigos aqui. Vou tentar. Lembro de tudo. Show me the champion of night. I need a hero.
The room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
Play me. Meia 65. E Amanda, você me viu cantando os rock? Cantei. Cantei inclusive a música daqui do jogo. Fui pai na Yainen, Hanok, Sessi Sapo. voz não tá tão grave pra cantar isso aqui agora.
In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing, am I standing still, or running, or kneeling?
You're the one who's been calling me.
Indeed. I'm Tom Zane. Welcome to the House of Zane.
The poet. The diver. You look like me. How the hell?
Or maybe you look like me, you handsome devil.
Eu acho que esse não é o Thomas Zane verdadeiro. Esse acho que esse é o Scratch enrolando o Alan. Poder escrever o Return pra ele voltar junto com o Alan.
Why is Return so important?
Ele sair do lugar escuro.
You always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix you a drink. We're in this together. Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and it's
porque o Thomas Zane, ele acendeu, na verdade. Ele conseguiu acender.
Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room, 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 in this room.
I need the clicker. It's Return, but because we return.
Caça doida.
And that is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratch is...
Your wife is safe, back in the real New York. But Scratch is reaching for her through an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does.
É, porque eu lembro do primeiro Alan Wake, o Thomas Zane, ele acendeu, ele guia o Alan Wake através da luz. É. Só que ó a Jessie Faden. O Darling. Hello?
They're on to us. If anyone asks, you were never here.
A Jessie Faden ter aparecido aí, eu vibrei demais a primeira vez. Eu joguei o quê?
Thomas Zane had ended our talk in what felt like a paranoid fit. I had what I needed from him. There was another murder site in the hotel to guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult.
Murder cult.
How meta can you get? He said, looking knowingly at the camera. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch.
Mr. Scratch.
Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path.
Was on the right path.
I would start at the entrance lobby. The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
So, you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of The Cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The Cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The Cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have
special power.
We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, it will come.
It will come.
The pre-show ritual. That's it. Set it up. Start from the beginning.
Salvar logo aqui. Esqueci de pegar o mapa. Não me viu. Porra, eu tô gastando sinalizador. Porra, doido. Bem que eu só vi segundos antes, né? O que foi, grandão? Tem um cachorrão, papai. Digo, é um cachorrão dengoso, papai. Olha como ele é dengoso. O que foi, Xena? Hã? Não, tem nada de um aqui, não. Tá bom, cachorrão. Tá bom, bichão. O outro. Cachorrinho. Tá bom. Tchau pra vocês. Passa. Cara, isso não é cara de cachorro que vale alguma coisa? Você não vale nada.
Alan Wake.
Tem umas granadinhas para economizar espaço, né? My dreams we had upon my imagination.
The blackboard was empty again. I needed layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult infiltrated by a real murder cult.
Darkness inside. I drown.
Bicho chato. triângulo. Caixa vazia dele. Peguei tudo que tem nesse quarto.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there. The troop were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The prop room had been changed from room 104 to room 225.
Mas que não aconteça um bug que não aconteceu a última vez aqui comigo, que eu entrei nessas portas correndo. E aí eu caí do cenário, foi quando eu entrei nessa porta correndo, bem aqui, ó. Tava correndo louco. Aí eu saí do cenário. Aí começou a cair no vazio infinito. Tiros certeiros na cabeça. Três tiros certeiros na cabeça, mexe. Isso aqui que eu tava querendo. Eu vou gastar uma granada dessa depois. Aqui vai ter um arquivo de TV.
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions as inspiration for his stories, in hopes of giving them power, to make them come true. Thus, hidden fears that ultimately he will succeed. But before that...
Eu vou ver se só tem uma caixa aqui, mas é porque eu não vou nem pegar essa palavra de poder aqui não.
Maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. Rare glimpses of unseen realities beyond our own, offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in
Night Springs. Night Springs. você tem que... Sei que tem coisas pra pegar nesse lugar bem aqui. Olha o quarto 209. Quarto 209. Atrás de mim. Não, 209 é... Certo.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Anthology.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Chase daqui. Agora posso ficar melhor. E é, Xena? Ué, o quê? Não, meu filho, não. Não vem não. Você tem ração. A ração tá ali. Não vem frescar com a minha cara, não. Não venha frescar com a minha cara. 205. 206.
Wake. You're lost. You're
É massa essa parte.
This is Dr. Casper Darling, formerly of the Federal Bureau of Control. I think the signal is coming through now. Are you receiving me? Something shifted. The previously observed interference disrupting my broadcast has gone. Fluctuation in gravitational forces. Either something moved out of the way or my relative position to it changed. But the alignment or the condition of this whole plane spiraled to a more favorable position. The ordinary rules of reality do not apply here. Best I can describe this place is a dreamscape.
Dreamscape.
But who's the dreamer? And how do you wake up from this dream? I've been taking readings with the limited equipment I've been able to secure. And there was some riveting data accumulating. Hypotheses taking shape. My struggle with this is that the way this place works makes any hypothesis immediately come back to alter and contaminate the data. Anyway, I've been capture and isolate and amplify certain frequencies from the background radiation ambient noise, so let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
There. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of the dark place, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight.
Então, quando ele estava no departamento de controle, quando o ruído invadiu, Mas ele não usou o projetor, ele usou o quê pra ir pro lugar obscuro também?
His voice. The narration. It's going forever. This leads me to believe it's what's holding this place together. It's making it real. Is this the voice of the dreamer? What's strange is it sounds a little bit like my voice.
Porque ele faz a voz do Alan no jogo também, esse ator. Estranho. Signals. Agora o estranho, peraí. O quarto 206 era pra ter uma chave aqui. Não, peraí. Ah, eu peguei a chave do quarto. Tá. Uma pirâmide invertida aqui. Isso aqui é do board, né? Do conselho, né? Representa o conselho no control.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began. The plot board was empty again. I needed another vision. Another
ritual to lead you on. Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom.
Something
in the ballroom? Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play. But it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason. The plot board was empty again.
This is the ritual to lead you on. This is the ritual to lead you on.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
A chave do 401 era isso que eu tava procurando. Vamos deixar umas granadas aqui. Dá espaço.
The plot board was empty again. I needed...
Porque esse aqui, esse aqui eu tenho que vir aqui primeiro para pegar, para vir pro 202 para pegar a próxima ideia, mas eu já fiz isso antes. Justamente a
The plot board was empty again. It's getting real, all right. I recognized my writer's room on the stage.
E tem um bug, ó. Não consegue acessar isso aqui, ó. Uma caixa que você pegar, ó, você não consegue acessar. Parece até o negocinho dele, mas você não consegue acessar.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the coat mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that. The plot board was empty again. This was dark, but the story had to be dark. It was using darkness as a weapon. The plot board was empty again. This was not the ritual murder site I was looking for. This had just been an appetizer before the main course.
Buera, buera, buera. Vamos entrar aqui correndo, porque vai que você cai do cenário, né, meu filho? Chave do quarto, 101.
My inspiration elements from my story to make it more true, even the parts that aren't true. I must change reality to escape. The writing has to be just right, or else it'll all just wash away.
Uma coisa importante para pegar nesse quarto aqui. Não, acho que é só para pegar aquele arquivo de TV mesmo. Alguns itens, né? Não tem nenhum. Achei que não tinha nada de interessante, não.
The plot board was empty again. The devil's path up the staircase was draped in blood.
Eu vou me seguir aqui, vamos? Ou não? Eu pensei.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room
games.
number.
Disse que eu mudei a câmera de local, né?
He had requested that room specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play, and always in character.
(666-679).
Scratch had been here. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand day for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right? The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He'd only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Bica gostoso. Corre, Alan.
I had to reach the light ahead to hide from the dark presence that come for me.
Não, esse aqui.
Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
E o foda é que ele demora pra pôr pra recarregar.
I needed to find the muse, the murder victim, room 108. The plot board was empty again.
Clímax.
The plot board was empty again. I needed...
Cuidado com a moça afogada. Entre a mata e o mar, a coruja e o cervo, o reflexo andar no quarto dele, ela sofre, no dela ele perde. Dele a história acaba, dela a história segue. Esse ritual que será seu condutor, seus amigos o conhecerão quando você se for.
This was the murder site. There was a Another step. Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again.
It's you.
The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Are I still trapped? The clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the dark presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find Return. I need to get back to my apartment.
Yeah, Shannon.
I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
Finish the story. You can do
Que foi,
that.
gatinha?
You can write out.
Que foi? Yeah.
It lasted only for a moment, like two planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me. Helping me go deeper. Closer to escape. Somehow.
Pronto.
I had to trust her.
Gatinha. Deite aqui. Pronto.
Parliament Tower. I had
Gatinha
to get back
dengosa,
to my
papai.
apartment. My study. I had to find the manuscript of Return.
Gatinha gostosa, minha filha. Angus Remorse. Tem um radinho aqui em cima da mesa. I'm nothing but Angus Remorse. Os putos ainda estão aqui.
Freaking gumshoe dick asking too many freaking questions. Not letting us proper police take care of it.
This is our chance to make the powers that be happy. We'll be set for life. Part of the inner circle.
Well, amen to that, partner. I like it. And so the fraternity, the club, the word. Our dear friends with many names. The way I see it, it was a lone nut job. A junkie out of his mind on some fancy new designer drug.
Open and shut case. All we gotta do now is dump the evidence from room 108.
Que gatinha dengosa, papai. Não aguenta ficar longe de mim não, viu, filha?
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of Return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
The dark place. Vou jogar toda a história do Alan.
Scratch was closing in, gaining control. I couldn't let him escape the dark place.
Novel memory of Alan Wake. Uma estátua minha. Xena. Gatinha gostosa, papai.
Go to hell!
Initiation 6. Return. O que foi, Xena? Vem aqui, minha filha. Que gatinha. Que gatinha dengosa, papai. Que gatinha dengosa. Oh, meu Deus do céu. Que gatinha dengosa, papai. Deixa de ser gatinha, minha filha. O quê? Que gatinha, isso é puro dengo, meu filho. Até puro dengo. Ai. Para de esfregar meu óculos. Tá bom, vamos pro chão.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
O escritório.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
For months after Ellen died,
Parte 1, as
I didn't
profundezas.
leave the apartment.
Amor é fraqueza.
I was flattened by the confusion,
By the confusion.
shock, the guilt, fear.
Fear.
I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me
O
meals.
Barry, que era o agente do Alan. No primeiro.
I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Não é que ele aparece. O check sim é tipo conferir, mandar recado.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Preciso te mostrar a verdade em todas as telas. Mais escuro, quanto mais escuro, melhor. The comeback.
One
Weakness
morning,
is clarity.
I saw
Fraqueza
a
é
deer
clareza.
soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring.
Carinho
That's when I
não.
got myself out of bed.
No caso, o que ela quis dizer com isso aí é de se importar. E de se apegar. Caring, nesse sentido, não foi carinho. Esse é o perigo de se importar, de se apegar. Acho que eu traduziria mais como se apegar.
There was something
A
in the
busca, the
dark.
search. Clarity is
Something I needed to
purpose.
see,
Clareza
to
é
show.
propósito.
The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I
O departamento de controle levou ela lá para investigar ela. Aí apareceu uma porta no Hotel Ocean View.
I still had no idea what I was looking for. There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Ele falou, não, não.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Masks. Opa, deu bug aqui, bugou. Bugou, o boneco tá andando.
It was locked from the other side.
Ah, que massa! Ficou bugado ele. Walling door.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this.
Saga.
You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Eita, o Walling Door ficou bem sombrio agora.
You say.
Whatever you say.
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off.
Aí, ó.
Was it a sign I was closer to escaping?
Tá bugado, cara, o Alan Wake tá bugado. Caralho. O Alan Wake tá bugado. Isso aqui.
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Ei muuta kuin onwards at the...
Vou carregar aqui pra ver se... Não precisa alternar. É só jogar a história do Alan todinha e depois jogar da saga. É mais canônico. Agora sim. Mas ficou só o bonecão flutuando, velho.
at the end of the...
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta on watched the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom. Like you have put me. Sehän olis.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks.
Masterworks.
There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas? Is there bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures.
Mikä se valokuva?
The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Thanks, Adi.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
É só ir devagar.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even though I didn't know what to do with them yet.
O bicho chato do caralho. Apareceu? Uma merda vocês. Bicho chato do caralho. End of parts. Bom, é isso aí. Pro YouTube eu vou ficar aqui. Eu vou continuar mais uns 10 minutos aqui na Twitch.
I'm trying to way out. There's no way out. It's deeper, deeper, deeper. This is hell. I'm now. I'm trying. Oh, so it's 10. I'm trying.